Alright, how you going guys? It's Dan the Man here. Today we're going to be putting some upper engine cleaner in the Subaru. So what that does is cleans all the carbon and stuff out of the intake manifold here. So I'll take you through the steps of what we've done first. So first of all, we've taken this box out. We've taken the front of the box and the filter out. Also, you need to remove these two screws here as well to get that out. There's some pipes that you got to remove as well, but there's only like 3. So obviously when you're putting it back together, you're going to know if you've stuffed something up. There's the other one down there. Obviously I'll take you through that as well when we put it back together. Obviously while you're at it, check if your filter's clean, check if your box is clean, sort of thing like that. But apart from that, all you need is a size 10 socket and ratchet, probably to make it a bit easier, and a flat blade screwdriver to remove the hose clamp so you can pull that off. So what we've done is we've sprayed half the can into the manifold there. I don't know if you can see that. Huh? Alright. And then what you do is obviously you wait until you wait 5 minutes. This has to be done at operating temperature, by the way, as well. Alright, so now we start it, and then I've got to run around and hold the throttle open while I put the stuff in there as well. Now, at my neighbour's expense, we still give it a couple of revs so you can get all that shit out.
That stinks.
Yeah, well, so that's what we've done now. We put the whole can in there. The can, when you put the nozzle on, it seems like it's got a lot more than half in it, as we spent, you know, a minute doing that sort of thing. So now that that's all in there, we leave it to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Start it up again, give it a couple more revs just so it gets all through there. As you saw, I gave it a couple of revs anyway. That's just so it really gets all deep in the engine, coating everywhere. And then we pop the box back on and that sort of stuff as well. I'll show you putting the box back on because it's a bit of an asshole if you don't know what you're looking at. But this is like the best thing to do for older Subarus, especially, even newer ones, because it really helps with... Now what we're going to do is put it all back together, which is the easy part of this whole process. So what we first want to do is also, if you get mixed up with all the pipes as well, there's 3 pipes that go to this bottom piece of the box. If you get mixed up on which one goes where, it's pretty simple, because where the points are to put the pipe, as you can see there's 3 points there, the hoses are going to be in the same spots. Make sure that the hose clamp's in the right spot. So we've just put it back on there. Make sure that lines up with that port, that point sort of thing. Then we grab the flat bladed screwdriver, so you can't really see that. And you just tighten it up. You get the idea of what I'm doing anyway. So, and you've got to chuck this back in here. So this is the 2003 model 2.5. And that's how it is. So that part is easy. Now this is the hose part, so if any of you guys that don't know much about cars are trying to do this, obviously you're going to have a mark on the hose of where the thing sits, where the clamp sits. So you just pull the clamp, slide it on like that, and then slide your clamp up into there. And you come over to the other side, and as I said before, you've got the same, they're in the exact same spot. So as you can see, it was just sitting there, so you don't have to look very far for them. Alright, and then the third one, just slide it on like that. So there we go, you've got your 3 thingos installed, your 3 pipes. Now what you need to do, I'm sure you guys know how to do this, but I'm going to show you anyway. So you put it down there. It is a bit of an arsehole to get in, but obviously you'll understand it, and I'm just doing this because I like to be pretty. And then you make sure you put your filter in. While you're at it, clean out your filter if it's a reusable one. This isn't, but it's still good. So the thing I found with the filters is they're a lot easier to put in now than when you're tightening stuff up and all that sort of thing. So you put the filter in there like that, and then you sort of jot it down, the bottom in first like that, and then the front just comes and clips over like this. There we go, there's the first lock, second and third, and then don't forget that bolt, because this will rattle around, and that's annoying when it rattles around when you've forgotten the bolt as well. So you've got that tightened up. So once again, we'll go through the checklist of what you need to do just to make sure everything's on there right when you're finished. So make sure your box is on properly, make sure it's not going anywhere, make sure you've got that screw in there, make sure you've got your pipes in, so there's one down there, one on the other side of the box and one on this side. Make sure this is screwed in properly, your 3 snap locks, make sure your filter's in there, and pretty much just make sure it's not going anywhere. If it's not going anywhere, that's all you've taken off, so that's all you need to remember. So then you can go along and pretty up your engine bay again, and that sort of thing. You fuel better, and also just makes your engine a bit healthier. So thanks for watching guys, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.